Hi everybody, my name is Amy and I am here to bring you something I am so excited about. That is the Swamp Queen palette. It is a collaboration by Tarte and Graveyard Girl. If you're watching this, you probably already know that, but if you just stumbled upon this video, Graveyard Girl is a wonderful person. She's here on YouTube. Go check her out. I've spent so many nights just watching her and enjoying her videos. It's just a joyful person to watch. So please check her out. She's a great girl, and this is the palette that Tarte and she collaborated to come up with. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek to start off with. Show you the colors. And so here you can see there are 9 eyeshadows. I'll get a little bit closer so you can see. Also a highlight, a blush, and a contour. So I have pretty much got everything. Got my foundation done, I did my concealer, my setting powder, and I did my brows. So I'm going to do a little bit of a review slash mini tutorial and show you what it's all about. So again, just kind of let you see those. Oops, lost our brush. But I'm just going to quickly go through it. I'm going to use as much of the products as I can and let you get a good peek of that. So if you want to see more about this look and this palette, just stick around. Alright, because I of course cannot do 2 things at once, I am doing a little voiceover. And I am starting with Sweet Tea, which is the bronzer color. I think I called it contour before, so please forgive me. And you can see me there blowing off my brushes, just ignore that. Sweet Tea is a little bit darker than I had imagined, a little bit more of an orange tone, so I prefer a little bit more cool tone for a contour, but for a summery kind of bronzy look, this is not bad. And I'm just taking a big Real Techniques brushes and kind of blending that out a little bit to just give it a softer look. And I still think it turned out really nice. I can say it's very pigmented. You don't need very much at all. And I'm gonna, yes, continue with the same color there. Thank you, Amy. And we're gonna go in with the shade Sweet Tea, also on my forehead, my 4.5 head. If you're like me, you have to contour that thing, get it taken care of. And I do love the name Sweet Tea. I'm from Alabama, so I do love me some sweet tea. Just creates a really nice bronzy glow around the forehead, makes it appear a little less large and in charge, which is of course what we want. And I am taking a little bit of that Sweet Tea to contour my nose as well. I have sort of a button nose, which I'm not really fond of, so kind of snatch that thing in a little bit. And so I'm now going in with Gator Wings, which is the highlight. I love the name, and I do love this highlight. This is maybe the only thing I swatched prior to this video, and I can say it is a little bit on the sparkly side. Not a problem for me. I do really, really love it. I think it just gives you a really beautiful glow. So you can see it there, putting on the highest part of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, also a little bit above the brow. This is a very highlighted look, so if you're not as crazy into highlight as me, you might want to tone it down just a bit, but I kind of go crazy with it, and I love the look that it gave me. Of course, a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Look would not be complete without that, of course. So now we're going to do a little bit of a blush, and that color is called Does This Thing Really Work? And if you watched your Graveyard Girl, you know exactly what that is talking about. And I'm doing that right in between the highlight and the contour, a little bit higher on my cheekbones, sort of avoiding the apples of my cheeks to give a more high look to the cheekbones. And now you can see I showed you my Real Techniques eyeshadow brushes, and we're going to go in and start with Natural Peaches. That's going to be my transition color, and it's going to be a nice base for everything else that I'm going to put on later. It's a really nice, soft, matte peach color. Fantastic for transition or for just a light shade all over, which just helps it to be so much more blendable later on. I'm just intensifying that a little bit with my Real Techniques brush. See me again blowing off the brushes. My goodness, please ignore that. And if you are a makeup artist, oh God, please forgive me. And so now we're going to go in with, first I'm going to take Dog Man, And we're gonna kind of create a very burgundy, burnt orange sort of look. It's gonna be beautiful. Focusing that mostly on the outer corner, and then I am going to drag it into my crease as well. And you can see I'm getting a little bit of fallout. I am going to blame that on me and not the shadow. I was taking a little bit too much of a dragging technique there in the corner, so I'm not blaming the shadow for that. I probably just needed a little less product, but it actually turned out beautifully, so no shame in that. And I have to say, these colors are extremely pigmented. If you like a lot of color and you like a bolder neutral look, this is going to be perfect for you. And now I am taking Sippy Sippy, and I'm going to go under the lash line and a little bit into the corner as well. And just give it a little bit more of a darker focus in that outer corner, which I think is really pretty. And Sippy Sippy is a nice sparkly brown. Just a really beautiful shade. And then I'm taking Sassy Bun, and I'm going in on the, not quite the inner corner, more the middle of the lid, a little bit towards the inside of the eye. It's got a really nice sparkle to it. Just gives you a little bit of punch of sparkle, which of course we all need. And then I am going to take just a tiny bit of Big Baby and just kind of lighten up the inner corner a little bit. Make sure I look nice and awake. Beautiful. Another really soft matte shade that I love. All of these colors so far are just fantastic. And now I'm actually taking a Tarte waterproof liner in the pot, which I love those. They stay on fabulously well. And I'm just intensifying that lower lash line. Give it a little bit of a darker look. Just a little bit more definition. I did want to mainly stick with using shadows for this. I really wanted to give it a chance and use it in multiple ways so that I could really be thorough in my review, and honestly everything is quite beautiful. Okay, I'm just using a little bit more of Sippy Sippy, just where I feel like it needs a little bit of darkening or evening out. I really love all these colors. I can't stress that enough. This is a beautiful palette. If you haven't gotten your hands on it yet, please give it a try. I think it may still be available at Ulta, and Sephora has not released it yet, so you still have a chance. And I am taking just a little bit more of Sippy Sippy and just kind of smoking that lower lash line out just a little bit more. Beautiful. And you can see my quick mascara primer, and that's the Julep Whipped Lip Mousse in XOXO. So there's your finished product, and me being super silly. I just want to say thank you so much for checking this out. If you're watching, I love you so much. Please stick around, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe. Thank you so much. Love you.